morning, woodchucks. As you can see, the process has started of selling the puffy chairs. Yeah, today is the day that the dryers have finished drying up the wood crates that we put in there, 8 to 10 days ago. And now I can confirm, because I actually watched the dryer, well, I didn't sit there and watch the dryers for a full day, but yeah, a full day in the dryer now will take out 12% moisture out of the crates instead of 10%. So yeah, it is working. I thought before, but I wasn't doing it like a true test. I was just looking at it one day and then going the next day, and if it's not the exact time that you're looking at it every day, it's hard to tell how much the percentage is dropping, but it is dropping 12% moisture per day. So, but like I said, today is the day that the crates are dry. So I've been bringing them down to the furniture factory. I got one more trip. Should be 4 crates left in the dryers. I already started making the puffy chairs. As you know, they make them 1 crate per minute. And that was my second delivery of puffy chairs to the furniture factory. It's a bestseller around here because I did it once with many trips, and I'm going to do it again. All for just to get the bison. If I had the blueprint for that bed, which is a tier 3 blueprint, I'd be making those instead, just because it'll be a lot less trips to the furniture store. But you know, it's either the puffy chair, which makes the most money per plank, or make something that really doesn't make as much money. So I mean, I'm not going to try to sell them all today. We'll get there eventually, but yeah, we're pushing forward trying to get the bison. But we should have it next episode, because in between episodes I'll take care of most of these puffy chairs enough to get us enough cash to buy the bison. I think that which goes for like 160,000, and I pretty much started this morning with like 60 grand. And like I said, I already made a few trips, and at $420 per crate, and you bring 7 crates up, that's just shy of 3,000. Should be, right? Is that correct? Yeah, just about shy of $3,000 per trip for the puffy chairs. So I mean, it's like, what was it, like 40 some odd trips I took last time, so I have to do it all over again. Well, I already got 2 trips down, so 38 more trips to go. It's a lot of trips. But after we dropped off these crates right here, we'll leave the platform truck right on over here. I'll get to them and sell the puffy chairs when we get a moment or two. But I want to head on back. We're going to jump back into the Cobra. We got to finish cutting down those trees over to the lots that we bought last time. And I was wondering if there's another lot over there I could buy to chop down some more trees. I'm not going to bring those logs, the oak and birch trees that we cut down just yet, because I want to use the bison for that. So yeah, today is pretty much going to be cut down some more trees, maybe even bring the 134 over with the stump grinder and maybe start grinding up some stumps as well. We'll see how far we get, because I may get too focused on bringing the money and being over here too many times selling the puffy chairs. Alright, that is all the dry planks that we do have. The crates that we put underneath the roof a while ago, some of them are down to 80% already, so that's working out rather well. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take these ones out of here, so that way they can spawn. I think these can spawn 18 crates. I think there's enough room here for 18 crates. I think it's 3 by 6. I think that's the way they spawn. 3 across, 6, is it 6? Maybe just 5. So it's either 15 or 18 crates that can spawn in here. But we'll get the ones out of here that we can. And I will park this truck right here. I think they did fix it. I know I said a while ago when I sold the last ones, if I parked the platform truck here, the crates wouldn't spawn. But I was actually over here picking up crates earlier, and one spawned right next to the truck. So I'm just going to play it safe, and we'll just leave it parked off over here for now. Yeah, let's jump on down to the tree harvester, because we got a handful of trees left to chop on down. I think that oak tree right in front of me is a tree that I'm not allowed to cut. Yep, that's got a red on it. Alright, so I got 7 more trees to cut on down. I think the road, the path right there is what I need to go by, which is good. Alright. I mean, we did cut down the tree last time. That was a no-no, and it did cost me a little bit of cash. Just a little bit. But once you have the furniture factory, the money just comes in so flipping fast, and once you have a tree harvester, you cut down your forest really, really fast. And yes, as always, I am very hungry apparently, so I was just looking for that for a long time. And let's go ahead and get this one right over here. And there we go. Yeah, so definitely setting up the money for the bison so we can start picking up the logs. A lot more logs, and we don't have to drive the 134 around. Plus, some people have said the bison is faster, which you would assume it would be a little bit faster than the 134 tractor. And after we buy the bison, I want to save up some cash to buy another tractor. Like I've said many times, I want to have one tractor that can, you know, bring the stump grinder around, and another tractor for planting the trees. So after I think the 134, I think the next tractor down is the 90. I think it's a 90. I think the tractor below that might be a 70. I don't know. It's been so long since I looked at it now. I don't remember. We may go to the store just to see how much they are. I think the 90 horsepower tractor goes for, I think, 70,000, somewhere around there. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Just getting ahead of myself. We need to focus on just getting enough cash for the bison, which, like I said, probably be next episode. We'll probably just head on up to the store after I sell all these puppy chairs. Puppy chairs everywhere. And with the amount of money we're going to bring in, not with this amount of crates that we're bringing today, but at some point we're going to bring in so much cash, we might just drive around the map and just buy all the land. Or maybe not all of it. Can I afford all of it? No, probably not. Because I think there are a couple pieces of big forest around here that cost around 25 grand. And we'll just cut down every tree. Well, maybe not every tree. And there you are right there. I was supposed to be counting how many trees I cut down. I've already lost track. So I'm going to say that one birch tree behind me can be cut down, and that might be it on this lot right here. But this tree harvester definitely makes quick work of the trees, doesn't it? And where? There it is. Well, no fine, so that tree must have been on my lot. There we go. And is that all the trees? Yep, we'll have to get out. Actually, can I check? I should be able to check on if I just got in the map and went to the map. Yeah, it's not showing me any trees there. So I think we're all set. I could just check the map. Yep, no more trees. No more trees. Alright, no problem. I wonder how much this lot over here costs. Let me just put a marker on it so I know when I'm in the zone, I guess. It's not that far over. And what kind of trees are on there is the next question, right? It looks like I see a good amount of birch trees, I think. I'm not going to go by what it tells me is on there. I'm going to have a look around myself because I think the description is wrong when you take out your chainsaw and it'll say, oh, there's like 10 birch on here. And you look around like, I don't see no flipping birch trees. But there's birch trees here. I do see them. How many trees are actually on the lot, we ask? 34 trees. And it's only 8,000. Sold. But there are a lot of bushes on here, man. Look at all these bushes. No, 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 I didn't want to cut down the tree. No, 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 no. I want to do that, though. Oh, I need a brush hogger to go through all this stuff, man. Looking a little bit better around here. Who knows, I might even find a treasure chest going through all this thick stuff. Could be one buried in here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Looks like I can cut down that tree. I don't know how big my lot actually is here. Do we own all the way up to here? Looks like we do. The tree's not red. Alright, so we can zip through some of these trees here. A lot of shrubs, though. A lot of shrubs. think I could get some wood chips out of these things if you played your cards right. Wow, there's a lot of shrubs in here. A lot of shrubs. All right, put the chainsaw away. Hop back in here. Let's cut down some trees. I'm going to just assume this one down here is on my property. Of course, you know what happens when you assume. So I think I got enough birch and oak trees now to put into the mill. Probably have, I don't want to say too many, but I think we'll end up with more crates of birch and oak than we're going to have pine and spruce. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and put some more pine and spruce. Well, it'll be the first time we put the spruce trees into the dryers. And I will also say, every day now I'm not going around to all the stores buying the eggs, the milk, and the vegetables because, I mean, yeah, we're doing that. I was doing that before to bring in the cash, but I'm getting to the point now I don't want to do that anymore for a while. Don't need to. Furniture store is going to bring us in a lot of cash once we get the right blueprints. And I haven't got around to doing any of the daily jobs either since last episode. I thought about doing a couple. I was like, nah, I'm just going to get to the day to where the dryer's all set. We can bring them on down to the store. Start chopping up. Not chopping up, but, well, making some, puffy chairs. Not my kind of chair, but when it brings in that much cash, looks pretty darn good to me. I am kind of curious, though, and we do got some on here. What do these dead trees count as? Are they going to count as pine trees? What does it say when I bring it up? Cut down pine. So, yeah, the dead ones, I guess, count as pine trees. And just to make sure, can I get out of the vehicle? Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter, but it said cut down, so I guess they are pine logs. Alright, let's jump back into... nope, we need to be over here. So I'm pretty sure we got more than enough to make a trip. And, nope, not close enough to grab. Need a longer arm in this thing. You know, it'd be really great is like a tractor trailer that can hold all 18. Make one trip. That'd be awesome. Save myself so many trips. Alright, how am I doing money-wise? Yeah, that's right. I was like, wait a minute, I haven't told my cash. You just bought a piece of property. That's where your cash went. So, I've been asked a couple times in the last few episodes, have I heard anything about the next update? And no, I have not. I think, I'd assume the major update would be, of course, the romance side of things. I know they're still working on some of the bugs, like the NPCs walking on air or walking through the mountains. I think they're working on the traffic as well. But the romance side of things would be kind of neat. I would like to have a wife around the house so she can go water the flowers and I don't have to. Or pray for rain every 4 or 5 days or so. Alright, give me back over 60,000 if you please. Alright, let's bring this back to the workshop and we'll park it there, and I think we'll jump back to our mill. We'll hop in the pallet fork and the forklift, and we'll start stocking up the dryers. Put some spruce, almost said spruce logs in there. Wish I could put the whole log in there, make it a little bit easier. No, the crates, spruce crates in there. Back at the mill, I went ahead and sold another trip of puffy chairs. And when I got back here, hopped into this wonderful little forklift, and it said, "You were hungry." I said, "You know what? I'll have some deer pate that I have in my back pocket, so that way you guys don't have to keep seeing that I'm extremely hungry and I should eat something." How am I doing on this? 42% in fuel. Just got to remember that because I did use the forklift quite a bit, obviously stacking up all those crates over at the wood chip factory. But now we're going to go ahead and stack in these lovely crates into the dryers, and yeah, some spruce crates. Yeah, so I am also hoping soon, maybe in the romance update, hopefully we can get some tier 3 blueprints available to us. Of course, that's going to be done by a quest, I would assume, because that's a skill that we have to acquire. Lucky Man, is it Lucky Man's skill number 3, which will allow us to find unique chest? But I was also asked as well if they're going to bring workers into the game like Farmer's Dynasty, and I haven't heard anything about workers coming into the game, and honestly I'm trying to figure out how they would make that work and what you could do workers for. I know some people said, well, hire a worker to put, you know, crates into the dryer. I mean, I guess they could do that, but yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't heard any word about workers coming to Lumberjack's Dynasty. I think it'd be kind of hard. It's not like in Farmer's Dynasty you have a set field and the field doesn't move. I mean, and you can't make the fields bigger or smaller, so they can kind of make a set path for the workers in fields. As for here, like a Lumberjack's Dynasty, yeah, the fields or the forest sizes are the same, but you can plant trees anywhere you want. I mean, I guess they could program the worker to look for stumps in the area that you hired a worker for. I don't know, but like I said, I haven't heard anything about workers coming to Lumberjack's Dynasty at all. But I can see, you know, I may get to a point here, not anytime soon, but, you know, after we buy, I mean, we already got the tree harvester, and after we buy the bison, and we start going around buying all the forest areas, it doesn't take long, as you saw with a tree harvester, just to zip down a whole forest and get them delivered. I mean, I guess the long part of the process is stumping up the grinder. Yeah, grinding up the stumps. That's the word I'm looking for, grinding up the stumps. And then you just gotta wait to, I would say it's 2 winters before the trees become full growth. I know a lot of people said, no, it took 2.5 years, it took 2 3/4. From the way I see it works, you have to skip, well, you go through winter, and that's when the trees grow to the next growth stage. So all the trees that we planted last season are now in the first growth stage, and next year, next April, they should be ready for harvest. And man, we're going to have a lot of trees to cut down. Open on up. Get these in here. So after we stack up all these dryers, it's going to be pretty darn close to when we can start seeing some birch crates being made and some oak crates being made as well. Which I'm kind of interested in, because when we do get tier 3 blueprints, I might be birch I put into the house, birch furniture. And then I kind of have to go through my shopping list. I thought about going in the house and, you know, start decorating up a little bit, but yeah, I'm just going to have to do it twice, basically, because I'm going to probably want the best stuff in there, right? I mean, we'll have the cash, but the cash is not a problem, as we now know. It's not a problem, so I can, you know, pretty much buy and make anything at this point. But who knows, maybe also along with the next update could be some side quest. I mean, we haven't talked to, is it James? Yeah, I think it's James. We're supposed to be helping them build the cabins around here, the summer houses, or whatever they call them. I forgot, it's been so long now. He's still right where we left him, on the western side of the map, after we built those 5 cabins. But there are plenty of cabins to build around here. There are plenty of, do I want to call them watchtowers? I think I'm getting watchtowers from SnowRunner series, but the the towers that aren't built around here. I think that's how when they catch the mayor dirtying the water up at the lake in the northeast, because there's like going to be like a watchtower built there. And I'm kind of guessing the way the mayor is dirtying the water is with all the trash that we see around here. Most houses have the trash cans. My guess is he's dumping the trash in the lake, which, you know, I mean, the most obvious place to put it. It's not like it's a lake in the middle of nowhere, but, you know, it's part of the storyline, I guess. Oops, already got the one on the bottom there. We'll stack one more dryer. Then I am going to go into my house and start, I don't want to say selling stuff, but we're going to start deleting some stuff that's in there. Because I will gain some social points that way. Not that it matters, but I just want to start getting rid of some of that stuff. I think I may already have anyways, like the pictures on the wall. I would buy the pictures if I could in the furniture store, but yeah, we can't. We can get rid of the pictures in the house, but there's no pictures available in the furniture store yet, which is kind of disappointing, but I would assume at some point they would come along, I hope. But yes, I can confirm that the dryers now do dry these crates at 12% humidity per day. So that'll cut into the drying time a little bit. I think it'll save you pretty much just a day on the drying, so instead of 10 days it should take 9. But being able to put the crates around in certain areas outside and they can dry. I mean, just look at all those crates over there. When all those are all dry, it's going to be a lot of trips down to the furniture factory. But after we buy the bison and another tractor, then I'm just going to start saving up the cash for who knows what. And what I mean by that is, who knows what they're going to bring along in the game to where, like, oh, I would like to be able to buy that, you know. Start saving up then. Alright, let me just back up the forklift. We'll park it right here for now. Alright, that's half the dryer's done. Yeah, so I'm not going to quite get to, because it's going to be 8 and 8, right? I'm going to take 8 more of each, meaning pine and spruce, so it's not going to quite get down to the oak and birch on this set. But definitely next time, for sure. Before we go back into the house, though, let me go over to the bus stop, which is over here. And I do want to head on over. Let me just mark that. The reason why I got to mark it, because I think when I go into the bus stop area, it doesn't really show where the vehicle shops are. So I want to make sure I get to the right bus stop. And yeah, see, it doesn't really show I don't know why the map takes away the other icons. But yeah, I want to go to this bus stop here. And right behind me is the store. Oh yeah, so that's the 09, which is the 90. How many horsepower is this? Oh, that's the 94, so it's a 90 to 94. So this goes for 76,000. And this goes for 68,000. Well, I mean, the color doesn't matter because we can paint them any color we want, but probably, I mean, is the 4 horsepower that much better? This has got like hydraulic hoses for the back. This one doesn't show hydraulic hoses for the back. It's got a PTO, but so does this. And the front ones, yeah, same thing in Farmer's Dynasty. There's PTO shafts on the front, but yeah. But I'll probably go with the 94 just because it's 4 more horsepower. Yeah, this thing right here. Yeah, 8,000 for the riding mower. Yeah, like a lot of people said, it does the same width work as the weed trimmer. And the thing is with the weed trimmer, I know some people say, why don't you buy the riding mower and do the bush trimming jobs? Because you can't fit this in the inventory. You got to ride it around. So, I mean, if I kept this at the mill, which is right here, and do I have a bush trimming job today? Oh, yeah, so I got a bush trimming job up here. I would have to ride the riding mower all the way up here before I can mow the grass. Then I would have, of course, obviously, I guess I could leave it parked anywhere I wanted to. But, you know, in real life, you would drive it all the way back and park it at your mill or in the garage somewhere. With the weed trimmer, it's always in your quote-unquote pocket. So I could just jump around and always have it with me. And really, I think it's just about just as fast. Anyways, let's jump back. Actually, I don't want to jump back here. Yep, I'll need to jump back into the dune buggy. How are my flowers actually doing? I know I mentioned it. Oh, semi-wet. So I'm going to have to water those either today or tomorrow. Probably what I'll do is, while I'm waiting for the crates to be made, which I probably may have not a full set over there, but well enough, I'll just come over here and water the flowers. So yeah, so if you do the engineering button inside your house, that's what you find out what you can remove, what you can't remove. So let's go ahead and remove this picture. And also, yeah, I'm going to gain social points from doing this. Yeah, we're just getting rid of all these, all the furniture that we can, basically. It says remove shelf. That picture is considered a shelf. Alright. Anything in here? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get rid of that and get rid of that. Hopefully I don't remove anything in the pantry. That would really, really suck in a way. Yeah, let's just remove everything in here. It's going to be a barren house for now. But at least I can start planning on how we wanted to design this. Okay, so that's not removable. Those aren't. The kitchen, you know what, we'll get rid of this though. You know what, we'll get rid of everything except for the stove. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Stove and the refrigerator we'll leave. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Make sure that stays there. I'll leave the sink for purposes of I need to wash my hands once in a while. Alright, so I think that's everything on the main floor. Let's go upstairs. Alright, that can be removed. I mean, why do I actually gain social points for removing this stuff? A man needs a toilet. Is this like a... That's an old wash machine, basically. I think that's what it's supposed to be. But it says remove shelf. Yeah, we'll keep the shower, sink, and toilet there. That's kind of interesting. I guess that's supposed to be a mirror there, I would suppose. I don't know. We don't need any of this stuff in here. Yep, just keep giving me those social points. Not that I'm going to use them for anything, because we have plenty of cash. Alright. Oop, nope, that's got to be removed. Thank you. And now the bedroom. Well, I hopefully I don't need the cradle. Not yet anyways. Yeah, we'll move that one there. I'm not much of a reader, so I don't need one there. The bed I do need. I mean, I guess I could buy a new bed. Would I sleep better? I have no idea. I have no clue. No clue whatsoever. So yeah, we gained some social points. It's starting to open up our house a little bit. Oops, nope, not quite. Hang on a second. I forgot about this room here. There we go. I think that is everything. There, I think we're all set. I think we are. I think we're all set. So the greenhouse is coming along nicely. That should have plenty of moisture in it because it rained, like 5 or 6 days ago, and it's still not down all the way. The good news is, if it does rain, I can open up the windows without having to remove, accidentally, some of my... What did I plant in here? Doesn't really say, does it? Even with the engineering button. I think I planted melons because that's what's showing on the right-hand side. I got 16 melon seeds left. So my guess is that's what I used last time. Nope, not going to plant any of the ones I accidentally removed because then everything will be out of sequence. So yeah, we bought some more land today. Cut down some more trees, but the main thing is our furniture workshop is in process of making a whole bunch of... I need to remove that. A whole bunch of lovely little puffy chairs. So yeah, it actually holds... It can spawn 15 of these things. So basically... That one dropped quick. So basically, what you can do is if you empty out the spawn point, which is kind of being 15 minutes. Is that 15? Yeah, 15. So you can empty it out, go do some work, and if you have like a timer, just know like every 15 minutes, that's when she becomes full. But we're sitting at 65,000, so hopefully next time, beginning next episode, we'll have... Yeah, I need another 100,000. Another 100,000, that bison is ours, and once we have the bison, yep, then we'll save up for that 94 tractor, bring it back to the shop, and then paint up a lovely color, which is probably going to be the blue. I may actually start, I know I said at the beginning, we're just going to have, like, our mobile vehicles will be this color blue, and our implements will be that fluorescent yellow, but I'm thinking, I think it's time maybe to mix up some of these colors, that way everything's not the same. It's time... You know, repainting vehicles is not a bad idea because it makes it look like you got a new vehicle. Makes it feel kind of fresh and new for some reason. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing for a while anyways, as you know, is deliver these puffy chairs to the furniture store. I got to finish filling up the dryers so that those will be good in 10 days to go. Then I can bring those down to the workshop, and then I can start making some furniture for spruce and the pine. And hopefully by then... Yeah, I don't know if I want to do the puffy chairs again. I said that last time, and right now, since I don't have that many Tier 2 blueprints, I mean, I got lucky enough to get these right here because this makes a lot of cash. But yeah, boy, if I could just set a course play kind of a thing from Farming Simulator to bring this back and forth, that'd be great, but I can't. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in Lumberjack's Dynasty. But until then, have a good one.